I'm Arensberg.
I'm Carson, Jurey.
And today we'll be previewing the girls' 2024-2025 basketball season.
Today we asked the girls a couple of questions about how they feel about this upcoming season.
So what are you most looking forward to this season?
I think just a new group of girls, a lot of freshmen coming in this year, not a whole lot of upperclassmen, so just seeing their development from day one until the end of the year. And then just trying to build a camaraderie with the team this year with all these new girls coming in.
Season.
I would say I'm looking forward to most of the season just getting back into the swing of things, hopefully getting wins. And last year, I feel like people expected us to be good, and this year I feel like we have stuff to prove to people that we have the potential to be good again this year. I'm just looking forward to that.
I'm really looking forward to creating good bonds with the girls on the team and putting myself in a new culture.
I think I'm just looking forward to having fun and making new relationships with the girls because we have a heavy freshman team, and just making new relationships, new bonds, kind of just finding our groove with a lot of new team members.
What would you say the goals are for this season?
I think the major goals this season are to just slowly get better throughout the season.
I'd say this season's goals have a lot of fun and kind of build the new team, develop a lot of girls. And
goals for the season, as far as team goals go, obviously to make it to state and just win as many games as possible and do our best. Like I kind of previously mentioned, last year we were kind of people expected us to be good, people knew that we were going to be good, and this year it's more of a question mark. So goals would definitely be, again, proving that we do have the potential to be good this year. Individual goals, I haven't really thought about it too much, but just being a contributor on the team, and I don't know, getting rebounds, scoring points.
Where we're at now, just hopefully getting better every single game, every single practice. Like I said earlier, a lot of new girls coming in, so they have a lot to learn, how to play at the high school level. Big step up this year for them. Some of the girls that are stepping up from JV to varsity, just playing at that level. So I think ultimately it's going to take some time to get accustomed to new roles and just hope that we continue to progress every single day and that we're playing our best ball at the end of the year.
Is there any added pressure coming off the state championship?
There's a little bit of pressure because there's some high expectations, but if we just play our game, there's not that much pressure.
I would say yes, but I think that this year is just going to be a lot of developing and just trying to play our best basketball and just having fun.
I actually wouldn't say there's any added pressure coming off the state championship just because we lost so many of our starters and contributors to transfer or the fact that they were seniors. We're a new team this year. We have we're only returning one starter, so we have a lot of untapped potential, I think. So hopefully we take that pretty far.
Next, we talked to incoming freshman Addie Jones about how she'll make an impact right away on this team. How do you look to make an impact right away?
I'm going to make it to all the practices and give it my all, and I'm going to bring all my energy to every practice and every game.
How do you expect high school basketball to be different from what you've played already?
I think the competition is going to be a lot harder, and there's just a lot more games and a lot more practices, so I'm going to get a lot more reps in.
What are you going to do to earn minutes on the varsity team this year?
I'm going to bring lots of energy to every practice and just give it my all at all the practices.
Next, we talked to Coach Carlton about what he expects from the girls coming up. How do you feel about the new sub-district layout, and how do you think it will affect the team this year?
I think it's going to help with some of the loaded sub-districts that we've had in the past. 2 years ago we had number one team in the state. We had another state qualifier in the state tournament, us. So 3 state qualifiers in our sub-district, probably a 4th that could have been, and then I think the 5th seed was 14-8 that year. So we've been in some loaded sub-districts. Last year we had 2 state qualifiers, I believe, in ours. So and 2 semifinalists, at least Final 4 teams in our sub-district. So hopefully that does a good job of evening out some sub-districts and kind of making it more equitable throughout the area, throughout the state.
So what are you doing as a coach to prepare for the season?
Before the season starts, just thinking about personnel that we have, kind of what their strengths are, and maybe some things that we need to do differently as a staff, getting ready for the upcoming season. Being in a smaller school, our teams are never the same with talent, height, speed, whatever it is. So just looking at some of the strengths of our players and seeing what best fits them.
Then we asked Miley a couple questions about how she's going to up her role as a scorer and a leader. Being an all-state player last year, how do you expect to make an even bigger leap this season?
I think this year I have to step more into a leadership role. I mean, last year I was surrounded by girls that were older than me and they had played for a while, and this year those girls left, and now I think I have to be more of a presence leadership-wise because I'm one of the older girls now that I'm upperclassman, and to step into more of a playmaking role and a scoring role.
With lots of leadership leaving last year, how do you plan to rally the girls and make another run at the state tournament?
I think I need to play more of a leadership role, and we can do some things that create bonds, and we need to put a lot of work into practice to make that bond, put a lot of hard work in because we lost a lot of girls, so we need some girls to develop and step into those roles because we lost some key pieces last year.
I'm here with junior girls basketball player Jenna Trent, and I'll be asking her a couple questions about the upcoming season. So Jenna, what are you looking forward to most this season?
I think I'm looking forward to just the chemistry our team has and making a lot more memories because we've had a lot the past 2 years.
What would you say the goals for this season are?
I think the main goal is to make it back to state and just to continue on the legacy we've already started.
Is there any added pressure coming off a state championship?
There's definitely some pressure just because we all obviously want to be as good as we were last year. And I think but it also just kind of pushes us to be the best we can be.
Having seen how cool the environment is in Lincoln, does that add something to this season?
It definitely does because I want to be back there, and this year I'd have more of a role, and it'd be a lot cooler, I think.
Does having seen a player like Mara Dakota play post add any special things to your game?
I think it definitely has shown me how to be a good leader and be a good post and do my role well. And it's definitely somebody I look up to and someone that it's like big shoes I got to fill this year.
For sure. And that wraps up this year's girls basketball season preview video.
Thanks for watching, Yutan.
I'm AJ.
And I'm Carson.
Peace out.